Hello and welcome. The logarithmic equation on the board is quite different from the ones we usually solve on this channel. Here you will see a quadratic term, and here you will see a logarithmic term. So to solve this equation, we are going to take a slightly different approach. The first thing we are going to do is that we will multiply through the equation by 2. When we do that, this equation becomes 2x squared plus 2 times log 2x is equal to 6. Now, the next thing we are going to do is that we will apply the power rule to this second term. Remember that the power rule says that log a to power b is equal to b times log a. The same way that we can bring down the exponent of a to the front to become a multiplier is the same way that we can take up this multiplier to become the exponent of a. So in this case, we are going to take up 2 to become the exponent of 2x. And when we do that, this equation becomes 2x squared plus log 2x squared is equal to 6. The next thing we are going to do is that we will move this term over to the right hand side. When we do that, this equation becomes log 2x squared is equal to 6 minus 2x squared. Now remember that when we write log without specifying the base, it means we are working in base 10, common logarithm. So this is 10. And also remember that a statement like this simply means that 10 to the power 6 minus 2x squared is equal to 2x squared. So from this line, we have that 2x squared, which of course is 4x squared, is equal to 10 to the power 6 minus 2x squared. And of course, you know that because of this subtraction, this right hand side is the same as 10 to the power 6 divided by 10 to the power 2x squared. So from here we have that 4x squared is equal to 10 to the power 6 divided by 10 to the power 2x squared. Now, of course, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to cross multiply. When we do that, we have that 4x squared times 10 to the power 2x squared is equal to 10 to the power 6. Now, at this point, remember that a to the power log to base a of b is equal to b. And in that same way, e to the power log to base e of b is equal to b. But of course, you know that log to base e is the same thing as ln. So what we are going to do is that we will rewrite this, that is 10 to the power 2x squared, as e to the power ln 10 to the power 2x squared, and this is equal to 10 to the power 6. Because from this identity, we know that this is exactly equal to this, so we haven't changed anything in the equation. Now, once more, let us apply the power rule to this log term in the exponent. When we do that, this left-hand side becomes 4x squared times e to the power. This will now come down to the front, and we have 2x squared times ln 10. And of course, this is going to be equal to 10 to the power 6. Now, the next thing we are going to do is that we will multiply both sides of this equation by ln 10. When we do that, we have 4x squared times ln 10 times e to the power 2x squared times ln 10 is equal to 10 to the power 6 times ln 10. And then lastly, we are going to divide through the equation by 2. This is going to divide this to leave us with 2, giving us 2x squared times ln 10 times e to the power 2x squared times ln 10 is equal to 10 to the power 6 times ln 10 divided by 2. And now finally, when you look at this equation, you're going to notice two things. The first thing is that what we have before e is exactly the same thing that we have in the exponent of e. Here we have 2x squared times ln 10. And in the exponent of e, we have 2x squared times ln 10. And then the second thing you're going to notice is that what we have on the right-hand side of this equation is a constant. So this equation is in the form w times e to the power w is equal to c. And at this point, we can comfortably apply the Lambert W function to both sides of the equation. When we apply that function to this left-hand side, what we have is 2x squared times ln 10. That is this. And when we apply it to the right-hand side, what we do is to impute this value into a Lambert W function calculator. There are many of those online. And when we impute it, what we have is 11.513. And from here, we have that x is equal to the square root, because of this square, of 11.513 divided by 2 times ln 10. And this is equal to 1.58. So the value of x that satisfies this logarithmic equation is 1.58. Now, there's a second method of solving this equation which does not involve the Lambert W function. And for that method, we are going to start by multiplying through this equation by 4 instead of 2. So when we do that, we have 4x squared plus 4 times log 2x is equal to 4 times 3, which is 12. Now, this can be written as 4x squared plus 2 times 2 log 2x is equal to 12. Now, let us apply the power rule to this term. We are going to take up this 2 to become the exponent of 2x. When we do that, we have 4x squared plus 2 times log 2x squared is equal to 12. Opening this bracket, we have 4x squared plus 2 times log 2 squared is 4 and x squared, and this is equal to 10 plus 2. 12 is 10 plus 2. Now, of course, remember that this is log to base 10. And notice that if 4x squared is equal to 10, then this term is going to be 2 times log to base 10 of 10, which is 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. So that simply means that when 4x squared is equal to 10, this logarithmic equation is satisfied. So we have that 4x squared is equal to 10. And of course, when we divide both sides of this equation by 4, we have that x squared is equal to 5 over 2. And taking square root of both sides of the equation, we have that x is equal to the positive square root, because remember we are dealing with logarithms. The positive square root of 5 over 2. And this is equal to 1.58. Exactly the same value that we calculated with the Lambert W function. Now, to check our answer, let us substitute root 5 over 2 for x in the original equation. When we do that, we have root 5 over 2 squared plus log to base 10 of 2 root 5 over 2. Now, of course, this square is going to take care of the square root, leaving us with 5 over 2. And 2 is the square root of 4. So this is going to be root 4 times 5 over 2. Here we have 5 over 2 plus log to base 10 of 4 times 5 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So this is root 10. And of course, from here we have 5 over 2 plus log to base 10 of 10 to the power half. Now let us remember that log to base a of a to power b is equal to b. So log to base 10 of 10 to power half is equal to half. We have 5 over 2 plus 1 over 2. 5 plus 1 is 6. And of course, the denominator is 2. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3, which is exactly what we have on the right-hand side of the original equation. This is the exact value of x, and 1.58 is the approximate value of x. And with that, we come to the end of today's tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. It helps out greatly. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.